Hello, Mermit. So this is a reading for MB, and she had a question regarding her late dog and what happened to its blanket. And whatever note that was a message for her from him. And I felt like not using the tarot this time, but rather using the oracle deck. Um, this is a Norwegian deck. It's called basically a Norwegian translation of a deck. So it says dyrebudskap, which is animal messages. It sort of felt appropriate for a message from an animal. It's not a deck I have been using a lot, but I got the intuitive desire to use this deck for the divination. What MB was wondering about was basically that the blanket for her dog had suddenly completely vanished off the face of the earth, and then she later found it again, and what had happened to it, and was that a message from her late dog? So I will see what I can get. I will do a 4-card layout for this reading. Now, the first card is the hare. And I think that this signifies that yes, the dog blanket vanishing was a message from your dog to you. I think that it sort of said that it doesn't really matter exactly what happened to it, because that wasn't the point. Yes, spirits do have the ability to make things vanish and appear again. But whatever not that was what happened, or if it just sort of got lost in the boxes and then found again, it doesn't matter. It made you think about him. And as such, it was a way for him to show his love for you. Because you had to think, could this be him? And that was enough. So whatever not, it was a slight manipulation of circumstances that made the blanket get naturally lost, or if it was sort of off this plane of existence, doesn't matter. The matter is the message of love in it. And the next card is the Beaver. And I think that you have had quite a bit of to stress with lately, with your daughter, with everything, and it has to have been a hard time for you. And I think that is what your dog wanted to tell you, that you are safe and loved and protected. Because just as when he was alive, that is what he wanted you to feel like. That he is around. That's what he wanted to say. I'm around and I love you, and I want you to always feel safe, because even if you can't see me, I'm still there. And I think that's the meaning of that blanket vanishing, that he wanted to make you feel safe and comforted and protected in a difficult period. And the next card is the Sloth. And I think that it's a message to appreciate what you have. That even when life feels overwhelming at times, and certainly with all of the problems you have had lately, life can really feel overwhelming. But there is these happy moments too, and sometimes that's all you need to be able to live with that, to be able to move forward. And that no matter what goes wrong or how bad things is, you know that you have that dog's love. Whatever not his physical or spirit, he's with you and he loves you, and that's enough. And the last card in the reading is the Octopus. And I think that what your dog wants you to do is to basically follow your dream. From what I get from this card is that there might be something that you are considering doing. Something that you dream about doing and you're thinking, nah, I shouldn't do that. I mean, people have all these sorts of excuses. I'm too old, it's silly, it's too expensive, it's too much hassle. I really just should stick to what is safe and what is right in front of me. And I think that your dog came to you to give you two messages. One is that you're loved, that he's there with you, and he's protecting you, even if he might not be able to be there with you in physically. He's there with you in spirit, and he's there to comfort you. He, just like when he was alive, he loves you unconditionally. Nothing loves somebody as much as a dog. He doesn't care about any flaw or fault you might have. He loves you. And with all the difficulties, he loves you. And he wants you to know that and feel safe and warm and protected. And I also think he wants to give you a little bit of a kick in the butt to say that you have a dream. You have this thing that you really want to do, and you should do it. Because it's now you're alive. And you should live. You should seek out that dream. And as you do so, you will be protected. I will be with you. That is what I'm thinking that dog wants to say to you. And that the vanishing of the blanket was his way of telling you, I'm here. This is my message to you. And I don't think it really matters if why it vanished or how it vanished. Because that it vanished was enough. It made you think of him. And that's the way he got his message through. And that is what the animal messages deck are telling me about your question. I hope this reading has been useful to you. Have a great day and blessed be.